Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Goldens in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I'm very excited to introduce a beautiful, precious girl we have for sale. This is Miss Peach of Hope and Eli's litter. We've been calling her Lazer. That name is a very unique name, and normally I would never call a girl Lazer, but we've been calling her Lazer just because we didn't name her that. We actually were asked in March to have a couple of our puppies on American Ninja Warrior, and we brought her and her sister, and they went and did the competition, and you can scroll down, you can see the video. And after the competition, when we actually got the video, which was just published about a couple weeks ago in April, of course in that video she was a lot younger, but they called her Lazer and actually called her a boy, but they can obviously do whatever they want to do. It was their TV show, but she is Lazer in the TV show. And so again, you don't have to keep the name Lazer. I don't know if it really picks her personality because she's very calm. We've been calling her Lazy Lazer just as a kind of a joke because she's not, super fast and hyper and all that good stuff. But she is a sweetheart. She was born December 8th, 2018. So at the time of this video, she's over 5 months of age. She will be graduating doggy doctorate, which is training till 6 months of age, in just a month, which is June 8th. That's training from 6 weeks till 6 months of age. That's over 600 hours of professional training. Now, her personality, as I kind of mentioned before, her personality is very calm, laid back. It's not, on the Recherche score, it's a 4 out of 6. It's not extremely calm. It's not extremely laid back, but she's definitely more calm than she is outgoing and hyper. She is not a puppy that's going to be high energy, that's going to run around, that's going to be a puppy that's going to get into things. She is very dependent. She loves to be with anybody. She is not a puppy that likes to be by herself, but she just loves everybody. She's one of the first to come, the last to leave our side. Size-wise, she's a small girl. This isn't a small litter. Hope is around 60 pounds. Eli is around 75, 80 pounds. But in her litter, she's the small girl. Our best guess is that she will probably grow up to be around 55 pounds. Now, she is going through that awkward teenage stage, which is very normal. Typical 5-month-old, 4-month-olds, 5-month-olds, even sometimes 6-month-olds at this age, they lost their entire puppy coat. And as you can see, she's starting to grow her adult coat, which is a little wavy. They kind of look like a Labrador retriever with long ears at this age. When you get your puppy home at this age, hardly anybody's going to think you have a golden retriever because of the color and because of their short hair. But that's typical of puppies. We all went through the awkward teenage stage. We know what it's like. Now, as I mentioned before, she's able to go home after graduating doggy doctorate or going into our extensive training program called Doggy Double Doctorate. Before I go into the training, let me discuss the parents. Hope and Eli, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of the parents. If you click on those pictures, it'll take you to the individual web pages, and then you'll see everything about the parents. One thing that makes this litter unique is this is a very healthy litter. It's about as healthy as a litter as we will ever produce. Both parents scored in the top 4% with their hip, elbow, eyes, and heart clearances. Hope is extremely healthy with all those. Eli is actually the healthiest of all the male studs that we breed. He's as healthy with Amos, with his elbows, with his eyes, with his heart, and with his hips. The difference is Eli is the only English golden that we have that's ichthyosis clear. That means his puppies cannot have dandruff. Ichthyosis is just a genetic disease that's almost in 100% of golden retrievers, English goldens especially. And it's just dandruff. It's not the end of the world. It's nothing like hip dysplasia. But Eli is the only stud dog that we own that's ichthyosis clear, so his puppies cannot have it. And so that makes this litter the healthiest possible. Now, as I mentioned, she's able to go home after graduating doggy doctorate. I encourage you to go to our Puppy Training Institute page because it goes into great detail about what we train our puppies for. We train them for more than just obedience. We do train them, yes, sit, stay, lay, come, and we'll show you all that. We do train them to walk on the leash. We train them all those things, but we also work on things like house training. That's training them to not use the restroom inside, the signal to go outside. We train them to not to potty inside, to go into a crate, to sleep at night in a crate, to hold the restroom for hours at night in a crate. We also work on them not going up and down stairs. There's just so much in training that's more important than just obedience. If you have a puppy that's obedience trained, but that's extremely unsocial, or if you have a puppy that's, as you can see, she really wants to jump up right now. She's begging for my attention, but I'm not going to pet her. And if she jumps up, I say the word off, and she will jump off. This English Goldens are probably one of the worst breeds I know of at jumping up. And she just loves loving. So we work extensively on that. And then our Doggy Double Doctorate program is a unique program. That's where we start training them after 6 months of age. We continue working on the same things. The difference is we take them home with one of our professional trainers, one of our people here that work here that's been trained, and they take them home. And so not only are they trained here every day and getting about 25 hours of professional obedience and potty training, but they're also taken home in a completely new environment, and they're worked on more potty training, they work on more socialization, and then any area that they have that they need to work on, they work on. Now, before I go, I want to show off some of her training. She's had 2 professional trainers. This is Liz. She just took her over, what, a month ago or less than that. And so we like to switch up the training a little bit with new people just because we don't want them to get used to one person. When they get older at this age, we will switch them up and so that they'll learn training with 2 different people. Now, the first thing we always like to show you is walking on a leash. We train them to walk on the leash. We train them to walk on the left side. Goldens are notorious for pulling. English Goldens will pull. So if you can walk a little fast, and she'll walk from side to side, from distance to distance, and you'll notice that she's not allowed to pull, she's not allowed to tug. She has to stay on the left side, and when she stops walking, she automatically sits down. The reason we teach auto sit, just go ahead and keep walking and doing that. The reason why we teach auto sit is because Goldens pull for 2 main reasons. 1, they lose focus, and 2, they lose respect. If they and so that auto sit builds their focus. Obviously, they have to watch her. And then 2, it builds that respect. So go ahead and walk real fast, go all the way to the left edge, and then slow down. And then walk real fast, go all the way to the left edge, all the way over there, and then turn around, and then go ahead and just, she stops, she will automatically sit down. You don't have to tell her to sit. Now she's going to walk her in the center here, and we're going to show you some of the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, and come. First with hand and words. Down as a point to the ground. And then a stay as a stop sign. And she'll let go of the leash and walk back. Now our goal at this age, she's just graduated master's program, is for her to hold this for about 15 seconds at a distance of 15 feet. She's doing exceptional. She's very mature. If she ever breaks her stay, we give her the and that's a correction. That lets her know she needs to stay. And she just has to stay in that command. And then the come command is just kind of a slap on the leg and the word come. That was so lazy. Now we're going to show you everything. This time we're going to show it to you with just hand signals. She's going to put it right back in the center, and we're going to see how well she knows it. She may mess up a little bit. No words are being spoken in the stay. And just to keep you from not getting bored, we're going to go ahead and break the come command, and she's just going to clap her hands and get her to come. Very good. The last thing we'll do, we'll bring her right down the center, and we're going to do everything this time with just words, which is actually the most difficult. Goldens understand body language more than words. Yeah. So she has this, as you can see, she has her commands really down. The difference is over the next month is we're going to get her to get longer distances, longer durations, and then training with distraction. For example, this is going to be horrible. Watch. Well, good. I was expecting her to break her stay. Okay. I love the way she gets up. Now we're going to show you the place command. We say the word place, and they have to jump up on the Krondakot. We love this command because the 2 most difficult commands is stay and come. This is another way of teaching it. The 2 other reasons we love this command is because you buy this exact same Krondakot. It helps transfer the 2 most difficult commands from us to you. And I encourage you not just to buy any cot, buy the Krondakot because it's indestructible. You'll notice there's no fabric that they can really get a hold of. The Krondakot isn't a type of cot. It is a brand of a cot. And the Krondakot's the only ones that I know of that our Goldens can't destroy. We have one of them in their rooms. They're used to it. And so you take this and bring it to your house, and you have a way to teach stay and come. You can also, after you get it mastered at your house, you can take it. It's very transportable. And you can take it out with you on vacation or when you're at a ball game or something like that. And you have a way to teach your dog to stay anywhere at any time. And then the other reason we love it is they're used to it. And it just helps that comfort when they go to your house to see something that they're used to, something that they've been trained on. They also have one in their room. And it will just help the transition to go smoother, especially when they're older and they're so used to our facility. It will help that transition to go smooth. Okay? As you can see, she'll hold this for longer than we're willing to show. And the last area we'll show you is kennel. We'll say the word kennel, and we want them to walk into the kennel on their own volition, and they have to stay in the kennel until we release them. Now, she's able to sleep all night in a kennel. She's able to hold the restroom for 8 hours right now, and she'll just get better and better. Notice that the door is open. She can come out of that door anytime she wants, but she knows she's not allowed to until she's given permission. We do this for not just that door, but the front door, the back door. We don't want them busting out of doors. It's not safe for them. It's bad manners. And we want her to stay quiet in a crate, not potty. So we feed them in a crate, and so they like the crate. It's comforting for them. It's something that they're used to. Okay. So as you can see, she is absolutely phenomenal in training. There's a reason why we chose her and her sister. We had an entire litter to choose from, but we chose her because she's so smart. She was so confident and was doing exceptional. She's just sweet. Now, if you're interested in Lazer, again, you can change that name. Please take the time to read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took of her. And then right above the pictures are her prices for each training level. And then right below this video, it says click here to fill out puppy application. Fill out the application, and we will respond to you within 24 hours. If you don't get a response, email me. Thank you so much for taking time to visit Lazer's page. Thank you, and God bless. Good job.